We'd like to welcome you inside of Spike Vannoy Field here in Cody, Wyoming, for today's matchup between the Cody Broncs and the Worland Warriors, a rematch of the boys Class 3A semifinal from 2023, in which the Worland Warriors won that game 1-0. Cody coming off of a 5-0 victory over the Pinedale Wranglers earlier yesterday afternoon. Worland obviously coming off of a 0-1 loss to Sheridan back home in the Warrior Stadium in Worland. Warriors are looking for a bit of a rebound after that loss to the Sheridan Broncs yesterday. So like we said, a rematch, and you can see down there on the bottom of the screen on the score ticker, Cody, the number 2 ranked team in Class 3, according to YO Preps heading into this week. Worland at the number 1 spot. That loss to Sheridan doesn't seem to have really affected the ranking quite yet. Although do keep in mind that is number 1 ranking in Class 3A. Sheridan was a 4A team. Just a little bit away from starting this match here. Beautiful ish day here in Cody. It's pretty overcast here in Cody with here this fine Saturday afternoon, a temperature of 51 degrees, partly cloudy, or I guess starting to become a little bit overcast. According to this, like a 34% chance of rain, so could see a little bit of a wet turf here. But I'm not going to make any promises. Hopefully it rains. But just another heads up, we do have the Cody rosters, but we are just going to try to use the Max Preps rosters, as Worland, for some reason, has not distributed any rosters, so the Warriors are going to have to get on top of that for the Powell game. I don't know what else to say, but we do have the Cody Broncs varsity roster. Keep in mind, there are some duplicates on the roster, but they do have the positions printed, so we'll just go off of that. So just letting our audience know, Worland's roster, actually both rosters, may be inaccurate for today's game. We'll try to keep that as best we can. Same issue we ran into in yesterday's game against Sheridan, but at least this time we actually have something to go off of. And here come the 2 teams who are getting ready to get the starting lineups out underway here. And a couple people I want to keep my eye on for today. Here's our TwoBasinsSN players to watch today. I want to keep my eye on Tyson Swalstad, as well as Brian Caballero, and possibly maybe even Brody Thiel. I want to keep my eyes on those 3 players for the Warriors here today. So keep an eye out for those guys. Mason Decker, another person to probably look for. Colt Weber also as well.
Our starters today for Worland, their keeper, number 99, Brian Caballero.
So the announcer is giving out the starting lineups here in Spike Vannoy Field. Max Preps roster is a little bit off as well, because Caballero will be wearing that number 99, as he's listed as 16 on Max Preps, so maybe throw that out the window. But still a person I want to keep my eye on. He did a lot of the heavy lifting in that game against Sheridan yesterday evening. A lot of good saves. There was that one mishap where he got out of the box and Sheridan was able to score off that. Probably would have been a scoreless draw had it not been for that goal. Worland has had many chances to come back in that game, but they have kind of spoiled them all. We noticed that the stream was cut off toward the end of the game yesterday, but Worland spent the last 2 minutes on corner kicks and goal kicks as well. So they've had a lot of success from the corner. Not really any goals came out of it, but a lot of very good opportunities off that set piece. Expect them to capitalize off the set piece today as well. And you know, Worland wants to come out of this. They don't want to just win. They want to win by more than one goal here. They've beaten Cody both times each time they played, but 1-0 is usually the score line for those games. Worland wants to get a little bit more ahead in these games here. Just a friendly reminder who's who on the pitch here. Worland wearing the white uniform with the orange pants, white socks, and the bright yellow goalkeeper uniform. Cody's kit consists of a dark blue, like a navy blue, all navy blue kit with a white stripe down the shirt, and gold lettering or numbering. You're taking a look at a newly redesigned Spike Vannoy field turf. This turf just got introduced a couple of years ago, and I gotta say, it looks nice. A lot better than the old turf design that they went for before the 2020s. But it's really nice to see it. I've seen it plenty of times on NFHS and on Max Preps. I just haven't really seen it in person, and it looks really nice. Great job to whoever designed the field turf for Cody High School. Worland Warriors will get set to kick it away here to start this match. 40-minute halves as per NFHS and college rules, and we will get set to get away here. And still going with that 3-3-4 front, as we can see there. So same setup as last time, and we are off from Spike Vannoy Field in Cody, Wyoming. Off the header there, Worland trying to make use of the space in the backfield. It's up toward the far sideline, out near the touchline, trying to get the head. Right there defending it looks to be Val Payne, the senior. Warriors will throw it in. Here they are off the far side. It's out of bounds again. Warriors will have another opportunity. They'll throw it in near the 20-yard line off his head. Schneider's passing it back here. Here comes Warriors. Swalstead once again with the possession, and it's going to be off the face of one of the Sheridan players. And it's going to be back in the possession of Gavin Rocky, the freshman midfielder. Here comes Cody with their first attacking opportunity of the game if they can get it past midfield. Here comes Cody, back foot, tries to pass it away to the far side. Worland with the takeaway. They'll take it out of bounds, out the danger zone. That's going to be back into the hands of the Cody Bronx. I think it's going to be Val Payne getting ready to throw it in. Here they are on the end zone of the football field, and it will be picked up by Caballero. Off his boot, off of the boot of, I think that's off of Gavin Rocky. Throws it out, it's out of bounds, thrown in by Worland. Worland has 3 men on him there. They're going to try and control possession here in the midfield circle, and that is going to be into the hands of the keeper. Not quite sure if it's Gallagher or Coburn. We apologize. Kind of wish they wouldn't do those duplicate numbers on the rosters. I don't know what the point of that is. Here they are, midfield inside the hashes of the football field. It's off his head, and it's going to be back into the boot of Rocky. Here he comes midfield using some fancy footwork, 2-on-1. Near side of the field, here they come. Number 17, Connor Moss with it from the corner, and it's going to be a corner kick coming up for the Cody Bronx. We can't quite see. We apologize, you can't see it there because of the windowsill. Kind of wonder. Oopsie. Cody with the corner. It's up, and it's going to be missed on the header. And he's trying to chase it down. It's going to stay in bounds. Great save there by Connor Moss. And here comes Worland on the takeaway, but they're going to give it right on back to the 7 of Balyo. And taking it back away, here comes Worland coming down the side. They're going to try and make a counterattack opportunity down the far side of the field. Here they come down the far wing. An opportunity there squandered. And here they are on the far side, out of bounds. Cody is going to get possession back. Worland must have touched it there. Good defending opportunity there by Zach Nelson, the freshman. Throws it in. It's going to be off his knee there. Pass in left side. Here comes the 22 for Worland. It's going to be a ground pass to the 7. Weber's got it. It's going to be a takeaway, though, off of the 3. And it's going to be a foul. Going to be a free kick coming up here for Worland possibly here. I think the foul was committed by Morris on the... Here comes the free kick from the 20. It's up for the shot and saved. Beautiful save there for the Bronx. And Worland's first attack opportunity ends with a goalkeeper save. Goal kick coming up here. The drop kick by the keeper. And a header pushing the ball forward. Cody still got 3 men back there. 2 men for Worland on the forward side here. Oh, and big collision there close to the 40. And that is going to be a free kick coming up here, possibly for, I think, for Worland. That's the guy I wanted to watch here, Tyson Swalstead. Had a pretty big impact past couple seasons with the Warriors. And it's up into the end zone, headered. Somebody got it there. Goalkeeper will clear it, pushing it up the field. Intercepted here by Worland. They'll be playing with it here on the Bronx logo at midfield. Passing it near side. And 1 man down there for Worland. They have an opportunity to try and grab it. Chasing it down is Owen Peterson for the Bronx here, the junior. And the goalkeeper will grab it here. It's either Gallagher or Coburn there with the save for Cody. Get ready for the drop kick. It's going to be booted deep here, just barely past midfield. Bit of a bounce there. 2 people coming together to head it. Juzel does a little bit of footwork there, the 22, and it's pushed down to the ground there. And it looks like we have a free kick possibly coming up here for Cody. They're going to kick it here from the football field 48, and it's going to be booted close to the 20, and it's going to be Cody trying to play keep away here. 2 Bronx teams that have had a lot of gymnastics with playing with the ball here. Coming down the right side here, or near side, the near wing. It's going to go out of bounds, I believe, off of one of the Warriors players. I think off of Para, and it's going to be a goal kick coming up here for, or not off Para, my bad. It's actually off of probably Balyo, I would say. Colby Balyo, the senior midfielder. And it's going to be Bronx possession still here near sideline. It's going to be off of the 4 here for Worland. Swalstead's going to pass it far side here. He's got opportunities. And Cody trying to get the takeaway, and they do. They'll kick it out of bounds, and that will be a throw-in for the Worland Warriors. They'll throw it here coming up the far wing. And it's off of the boot and out of bounds. So it'll be out of the back of the field here. So that's going to be a goal kick coming up here for the Bronx. Keeper getting ready to kick it away. Still unclear if it's Gallagher or Coburn. And here they go. It's going to be Worland possession here on the far wing. Cody going to push it upfield, but it's back to Para for Worland. And contact down there on the field taken away by Carter Gale. And a bit of a run there. Here comes Cody trying to make a move there, and it's off of Carter Thompson trying to get the shot away, but it's going to be out of bounds off of I believe, the Warriors. And Brian Caballero is going to have to try and use a little bit of his athleticism here against this Bronx offense. I have a good feeling here. Trying to cross it. It's not going to be any good. I think that Schwalstead with the possession here. He's going to try and get it over the middle. It's not going to work. A slide there. Warriors and Bronx trying to fight for the possession here. And Cody will get the ball back close to midfield, but they're trying to get the takeaway. They do. Here comes Worland trying to get their midfielders to work with the ball up here at the logo. And here comes Cody on the attack. It's broken up, and Worland trying, and it hits the referee. So that is going to be dropped here for the ref. So whoever can get there first, since away for Worland as they get the set piece, it's going to be a pass to the near side, trying to hug that near side touch line. It's going to be up and it's going to be blocked by Lucas Morris. And it's out of bounds. It's over on the sideline. It'll be throwing it in. And it's off the chest of number 20, Owen Peterson, the junior defender and midfielder. And here they come, a long haul here, trying to get it out to Connor Moss. Here comes the shot. It's up and saved by Caballero off of the shot by, I believe it was. Not quite sure who took the shot there. My bad. So here comes Worland now off of the attack opportunity. They'll get it. Weber's got the ball here. He's dribbling, and it's going to be taken away here by Zach Nelson. It'll be taken out of bounds. And that is going to be a throw-in coming in for Worland. Saw a lot of this in the Sheridan game, and can we have a substitution coming onto the field? 19 coming on for 3 here for the Warriors. And it looks like we have another substitution. Wesley Scott coming on to the pitch here for Gavin Rocky. So first subs of the day. Throw in from the far side. And here comes. They'll pass back, trying to get into some clean air. Shot is up, and it's no good. It's saved by Gallagher, and that's that's 2 great saves by the Bronx here today. And they will clear it away off the drop kick. Connor Moss will head it. It's taken back by Worland. Here comes a pass along the ground here, and the sub is going to try and make a play, but it's going to be out of bounds on the far touch. Oh, check that. It won't be. Now it will be. So Worland will have it thrown in. I probably should have just kept my mouth shut there because it was out of bounds anyway. Here comes the attacking opportunity here. He has an open ball, and it's stolen away. Worland. Another opportunity slips away from them there off of the 7. And it's going to be a battle for the ball 2-on-1 there for Cody, as Gale and Moss are trying to get the ball away here at Spike Vannoy Field. 28 minutes to go, 12 minutes gone here in this first half. And Cody with the ball here off of the either a throw-in or the corner, or I think it was the throw-in. And here they go, another interception by Worland, but they can't keep the ball for very long there. It's another takeaway by Cody. They'll kick it far side, and Worland trying to clear this one away by the defense. And Lucas Morris will chase this one down. It will go out of bounds. And that is going to be a throw-in coming in for Worland. Off of, I think Weber's going to throw it in. Check that. It's not. It's going to be Morris. Here comes Worland trying to make some more moves. Pass it right side. Schwalstad's got it. Far side, chasing it down. And he'll kick it still in the end zone here. Goalkeeper will have an opportunity to clear it here. The Bronx not really too deep upfield here. They're playing a little bit shallow with 3 men back. And here comes the goal kick off of the head. And that's the second time he's had to use his head there on that play. And they're just kind of just playing the ball here with their skulls a little bit here. Here comes an attacking opportunity here for Cody. This one broken up by Worland. He'll take another shot, and this one will sail left of the net. And that is going to be a goal kick coming up here for Caballero. Well, here they go. Another goal kick coming up. And looks like we got a sub, number 2, coming into the bench here for Worland. Kicks it away. Headed away by the Bronx at the midfield, and looks like they're going to still keep it here. Quick pass to the middle, and they got an opportunity if they can get it. Near side, and they're sharing the ball here. And they had a clean possession there for the most part, except for that turnover, and that is going to be throw-in coming in for Worland. Off the head of Lucas Morris, and they're just sharing the ball. Morris will have the ball off his foot. And Wesley Scott trying to weave his way through. He can't really do much with the ball there. It's taken away by Swalstead. And that's going to be on the far side. It's out of bounds. Or check that, it's not. Sorry, I saw the yellow ball that the kid was playing with on the far side. That's my bad. But it is out of bounds. Now it's going to be a throw-in here coming up for Val Payne. Seeing him in quite a lot of situations here in this game so far for Cody. It's going to be a free kick, actually, it looks like. And here comes off his chest, and it's going to be taken. No, it won't. Just barely avoided the takeaway there by the 19, and that's going to be a battle for the ball here for Cody and Worland. The 22 will take it away here. And out of bounds. It's going to be thrown in by Cody, and this is a very bad spot to have this here. They're in an attacking area. It's up, and it's thankfully caught there by Caballero. And the goal kick off the head of the 19. It's going to be 2-on-1 here, a situation that they do not want to be in. 19 comes in and joins the fray, trying to get the ball away, and that's going to be a clearance opportunity for Worland. We did not have the camera focused on it there. And here comes an opportunity off his leg, trying to clear it. Did not want to give him an opportunity to score there. And still trying to keep that ball in their possession. It goes out of bounds. Referee signals Worland ball. It'll be a throw-in coming in for the Warriors. All by himself there. He'll pass it left side. He has an opportunity to make a play if he can get just a couple more people in motion. It's going to be out of bounds off the boot of Morris, and that will be a throw-in for the Warriors. And here they come. Cody passing it upfield here, taken back by the 4. That's going to be another one-on-one situation here. Passing it upfield to Moss. He'll push it way downfield, and Caballero will be there to make the save. Fakes out on the far side. Now he's going to drop kick it. He was trying to trick them into thinking he was going to roll it to the far touch there. Gets it on with his head there. Another touch for Cody, and they will have an opportunity here. He'll try and move it upfield. He's got a couple of people in his way. He'll push it a little too far, though. It will be out of bounds. Looks like it'll be a Warrior throw in here. Another one. 7-2, switching spots on the bench here. Worland used quite a bit of their people in that game against Sheridan, but now it kind of looks like they're not really utilizing all of their bench here today. Free kick coming up for not Sheridan, for Cody. Here it is. It's up, and it's going to be headed by Worland. A lot of white shirts there to get the ball. And this one's going to be popped up toward the 40-yard line. It's chased down by Morris, but it will go out of bounds. That will be a Bronx throw-in. He'll throw it in here to Gallagher, I believe that is. Here they are, near side, still trying to make a move. 17, Connor Moss had to dance his way through. He'll hand it off to the 2 of Gale, or I think that's Gale, and it's down on the ground. Will that be a foul? And I'm thinking it might be a Cody foul. So we'll just have to see. Referees talking amongst themselves here. And it is going to be a Worland free kick here, it looks like. They'll take it from the 20-yard line on the football field here. Takes the free kick. It's going to be up to, I think that's Snyder there on the 10 here. So that's going to be, oh, he's down to the ground off of a bit of contact by Snyder, and that's going to be Gallagher that gone down to the ground there. Either Gallagher, I think it's Gallagher. It just says midfield. I'm just going to say that. Free kick coming up, and it's taken away. And it's out of bounds here for Worland, and for Cody off the throw in. It's going to be Cody with possession now, being chased down by, I think that's Schneider that was chasing him down. I'm actually not quite sure. It'd be easier if I had a roster, Worland. Again, we apologize. The Cody roster probably going to be a little bit more accurate than what we got for Worland. I only know a couple players on the field here, which is kind of, I guess that says more about me as a broadcaster, but it's out of bounds. Cody will have the throw in. Payne's going to get ready to throw it in from the midfield on the 45 on the football field. And Cody still playing the ball on the near side. And down to the ground, takes a heavy tumble, and he looks hurt. He'll hop up, but he's limping on that left leg. That is not a good sign there. Swalstead will take the free kick, and that is going to be an opportunity here for Worland. He's going to shake it off, though, so that's a very good sign. He'll kick it inside, close to the box, and it's going to be a free ball here. Gets a touch on it. He'll try to look for an open spot. Should have probably passed it to his right, and it will be taken away by Cody. Passing it up the field here, but turned over back to Worland, turned it back over to Cody. So they're just sharing the ball, just like in the Sheridan game. And here comes the Bronx playing defensive football here. We've got 4, 5, 6, 7 people in that defensive area trying to clear the ball away. Worland saw this against Sheridan. Even though they did let in that goal, you got to give Worland props for how they've pressed the ball here so far this season, the past couple of matches. Far side, Cody still got the ball. They'll pass right. Here they come. They're going lower and lower. They're trying to get into the football hashes here. Taken away by Worland, but a whistle there. He'll be a free kick coming in, or sorry, it's going to be a free kick coming up here for, I believe, Worland. But we got subs coming on for Cody. 19 headed onto the bench for Worland, and that's going to be second or third round of substitutions of the game. Free kick up and away. It's headed away inside the 20, and Cody thought they had something there. One-on-one situation between Gale and the 4 here. It's going to be a big battle there for Cody. They're going to push upfield trying to get into the offensive zone, but the keeper are going to try and chase it down. And that's what got him in trouble in last night's game, trying to chase down those balls. Sheridan was able to take advantage of it, and they got that first goal and their only goal of the game off of that mistake. So it kind of makes me a little nervous when Caballero gets out of the box. I was kind of hoping that Ron Overcast would try to remedy that with the goalkeeper, but I guess not. Here comes Cody. Shot is up, and it will miss to the right side, and it's on to the bare patch of turf. That will be a goal kick. Sorry, corner coming up here for Cody. I can just barely see it at the corner of the window here. So here comes Free kick coming up, or sorry, corner kick coming up. Here comes the header oncoming. It's going to be headed back, and it will go out the far touch, and that will be a throw-in possibly for Worland. So possession changes once again. I guess with soccer you don't really even need to say that. Worland with the ball. Kicks it near side. He has an opportunity with Morris, and it will be kicked out onto the running track here. That will be a throw-in coming in for Cody. Morris getting ready to throw it in for the Bronx here. Near side, gives it out to Gale. And it's kicked out of bounds again, deflected off the boot of one of the Warriors players, and that is going to be a throw-in coming in for Cody. Still on the line here. Kicks it across the field, and that is going to be back with Worland, and it's going to be taken back by Cody. Jarrett Chrysler with the ball now, and stolen away by Worland, but Cody will get it back, and they'll take it toward midfield, pushing the ball back up the field here on the touch, and it's going to be stolen away again as Worland gets a boot on it, and it's going to be Cody, once again, a bit of a bicycle pass there. Worland trying to keep the ball away from Cody, and that is, we're starting to see that back core get a little bit fatigued here. Here comes Cody, possible opportunity for a goal here. Here comes Gale, and the pass is going to be headed back by Worland, using their head to volley it away here, and that is going to be, oh, big collision there. Near side, Worland trying to make something work. That's going to be out of bounds. See the 19 trying to stay warm over there on the sideline. Here comes Gale off the pass. He'll shimmy it back to behind him there. Ball still there. It's going to be kind of a bit of a side pass and a whistle. Looks like a yellow card given here. So a free kick coming up for Cody off of the yellow card. So the 10 giving up his first yellow of the season. And this is Worland's, I believe, first yellow card of the season, let alone the match. And that is Schneider getting his first of the match here. Cody will get a free kick, and this is a very dangerous free kick, just barely outside the box. Shot is up, and it is no good. It's through the uprights. Field goal is good, but it doesn't count. Caballero is going to get ready to boot it away here for the Warriors on the goal kick. Here comes the 22. Oh, it's taken away. Off of, I believe that's Owen Page that had possession there. It's going to roll out of bounds. And it's going to be thrown in off the side here. Here comes Cody. Apologize, there is a blind spot in our camera. There's not really much we can do about that at the present moment. And it is a mosh pit down there trying to get the ball. And Warriors passing it near side inside the camera blind spot. It's going to be a throw in off the Warriors. Off his boot. Worland's playing more defensive football than Cody's been. They've kind of allowed Cody to wear themselves out on the offensive side. They're kind of trying to play more defense here on this style of football. It's going to be outside the right side of the net. And that is going to be another goal kick coming up. Caballero going to have another opportunity to show off his boot here. Did some pretty good clearing work in the game against Sheridan yesterday. Here comes the free kick, and headed back off the boot of Gallagher. And they'll try and push it forward. He's going to have a bit of a foot race here to try and get the ball into a position where he could score. It's stolen away. Here comes the 7, trying to get it back. That's the jersey I believe Cole Venable wore, so you better wear that number proudly, buddy. Here comes across the field. Bronx having the ball here still, but that's Not going to be theirs any longer. Off of the touch here by Worland. Back to the 7. I think that is Cade Weber. That is going to be another chip pass up to the front here. 5 different Broncs here. A herd of Broncs down there on that defensive side. They'll pass it near the touch line here. And it will go out of bounds. It's been chased down by the 1 here, or the 2. Throws it in, and that is a whistle down on that side. And it looks like, judging by the crowd's reaction, a free, or I guess like a fouled throw in there was kind of the call there. And here they come, passing it far side, trying to get it into the box. They're just outside the arc. Shots up, and it's no good to the right side. And a lot of close calls. This is the Sheridan game all over again. Are we sure that... Well, it is blue and yellow. I guess it's kind of the same thing, but here comes the free kick, or the goal kick, sorry, coming up. Those are not the same things, by the way. Header, another header off of Rocky. Swalstead will push the ball up. Here comes Cody looking in the big clearance there by the goalkeeper, Gallagher. That was going to be, great leaping catch there by Caballero to try and get the save, and he does. Hasn't let in a single goal today. Pray to God the commentator's curse doesn't strike there. Worland's playing the ball middle, trying to keep it near side. I think that is a 2 there. Back to Tyson Swalstead. Good footwork there to get around him. And pushing the ball up the near side, and it's into the hands of Gallagher. He'll get ready to boot it away here for Cody. Far side, they're going to get ready. Header incoming up off his boot, trying to stop the ball there off his hip, and taken away by Swalstead. He's trying to get the ball here, and he's down to the ground. No foul called there. 9 minutes to go, 9:50 to go here in this opening half here in the second match of the season. You are watching Warriors Soccer on TwoBasins Sports Network. Here they come. Cody trying to cross it into the net. That's not going to work. And Cody still has it, but they're going to try and chase it down. A foot race to get to the ball there. And here they go, crossing it into the box. It's cleared. Very lucky miss there by Cody. I think that is Swalstead bringing it down the far side of the pitch here, staying inside the football lines. It's going to be taken back by Worland. Another Swalstead trip and fall there. No foul there. A kick up, and it's no good as it misses to the right side here. 9 minutes to go here in the opening half. Cody versus Worland, the 3A conference opener for both sides here. Sorry. Check that. Cody had their opener yesterday against Pinedale. But this is Worland's 3A opener. A rematch of the 2023 Class 3A boys semifinal is looking very competitive here today as neither team has scored yet. It's usually like this in these Cody games when Worland plays. And falls on the turf there. It's out of bounds. I think the pending substitution for Worland there is that I think Schneider's getting ready to come back in the game for the Warriors. He has a yellow card. He was taken out after that yellow card off his chest, and almost had a hand on it there, or a foot on it there. You can't use your hands. Going inside, it's cleared. Might have an opportunity there, but Cody gonna let this one fall back. The goalkeeper on the bench gets it there, throws it in. Cody's gonna have an opportunity to attack if they can get it past the Warriors here. It's up and it's out of bounds. They'll throw it in. And here comes Gallagher with an opportunity. It's taken away by Worland. And they're going to just... what a horrible tackle there. Oh, my goodness. I am so sorry. Well, excuse my potty language. But probably not the best move he could have made there. That is a free kick coming up, I believe, for Worland. Well, if that says anything, the Broncs are not afraid to play physical football here. Actually, now that I think about it, didn't Cody win like the 3A American football state championship. So it kind of explains why they're being physical here. Referees talking it over here. It might have something to do with the tackle. But it is going to be a free kick here for Tyshawn Swalstad. Free kick coming up from near the football sideline. It's booted away. Here they are into the box. The header doesn't really work. Cody will head it back. And they'll be physical down there near the corner, and it's out of bounds. Going to throw it back in. Here comes off the boot at the 7. And here comes Cody trying to make a move. Only one Cody guy that was down there. That was the 17 of Connor Moss. He's done pretty well today for the Bronx. 6:47 until the buzzer here in this first half. Slides trying to get the ball away, but it's not going to work. Worland still has the possession here. Owen Page will pass it up the far side. Saw a little bit of this guy during the basketball season. I really enjoyed watching him play during those Bobcats game, or during the Bobcat game that I called. Far side here, Worland. Here they are on the far touch. It's going to be a kick. It's up and it's going to miss. It's not going to go anywhere near the net, as a matter of fact. It's going to be out of bounds and possibly a throw in here for the Cody Bronx. So there we are, finally. Kind of forgot Schneider was on the sideline there. Coming in will be the 3 as well as the 2 for Worland. It's kind of dehumanizing calling them by their number instead of their name. It's like calling an inmate's number. It's out of bounds there off of Worland. It'll be thrown in by Cody. And it's out of bounds, and Carter Gale could have gotten there, but he just didn't. He hesitated there, getting the ball, kicks it away. Gale will clear it upfield here, and that will slow roll to Brian Caballero, and that is going to be back to the Warriors here. Here comes the goal kick, headed off the 22 of Page. Far side, here comes Cody. 2-on-1 there with the Warriors and the Bronx. Here comes the header off of the 5 or 8, my bad. Out of bounds here, or out of touch here for Worland. It's going to be a throw in, a pretty shallow throw in there for Cody. This time they've been kind of throwing it a little bit deeper than that most of the game here. And trips up a little bit there, but no foul called. It's going to be back to Worland here off of natural possession here, and off the chest of Wesley Scott, and a whistle. I thought it was a beep. It was a whistle. I was scared for a moment there. Free kick away by Tyshawn Swalstad. That's going to be off his shoulder there. Here comes Owen Page passing it near side. It's out of touch there by Lucas Morris. And getting ready to throw it in is Worland. Here they come, trying to chase it down near side. It's going to be just barely inbounds. Stays there with Cody. And here comes Gallagher, Aiden Gallagher, pushing it upfield here. 3:55 to go here in the opening half here in Cody. And taken away here, I think, by Page. And here comes the 11 trying to make a move there. It's out of bounds off his back boot, and that is Lucas Morris getting ready to throw it in for the Bronx. We got some subs coming on here for Cody. Rowan Thurmond, I believe this is the first time we've seen him out on the pitch today. It's Swalstad. Ball is loose there off his boot. Here comes Swalstad. Has an opportunity. Here they come. No, being chased down by Lucas Morris, and that was a potential opportunity taken away there by the Bronx. Just a friendly reminder of our next matchup coming up next Friday will be the Powell Panthers as they come to Worland to take on the Warriors. We'll be there for that game. I think coverage will start about 1 p.m. Remember also the girls have the Pinnacle Cup. I'm still kind of deciding if I want to call those games. It's out of bounds here for Worland. And a great clearance there on the near side touch line. It's going to be a header here for the 7. Cody still trying to get the ball, trying to get it out of the danger zone. Almost touched it with his hand there. Here comes Swalstead trying to pass it left side. Ball's loose. Here comes the 13 of Rowan Thurmond. And it's taken away by Swalstead. Uses his fancy footwork there. Passes it left or right side. Here he comes. Going to bounce out here. Here comes Page off of the pass. And stolen away and almost taken back. That it is taken back, switching possession. Hot and cold here in this game, and we got a Brock down. Brock down. That is the 13 of Rowan Thurmond. Got a little shaken up there on the play. Clock. Oh, Thurmond was hit in a bad spot. The male spot there. 201 here, and he is in a world of hurt, and boy, I feel you, brother. 2:01 left in the half. Rowan Thurmond off because of injury. Ugh. Kind of forgot that was kind of a threat in soccer. 2:01 here in this game, or in this half. Still stopped here for the Thurmond injury. Should be getting underway here in a matter of seconds, as I think we got a sub coming on for either a sub or a throw-in here for Worland. No, it is a throw-in. It's just not the 11. Here comes the 20 of Owen Peterson along the near touch. Passes it up to Gallagher. Still passing inside. Here comes an intended pass there to Carter Gale. Sails out of touch. And Worland will get ready to throw it back in. 140 on the board here in the first half. And here they come. Another takeaway for Worland. It's out of bounds and knocks down a poor lad's water bottle down there on the bench. It's going to be a throw-in nonetheless here for, I believe, Worland. Or Cody. Nope, Worland. Sorry. Throws it in near side and misses it with his boot there. The 11 chasing it down as well as Lucas Morris. And knocks it back to Schwalstead in the 13. He's going to try and get it past here. The midfielder trying to give it off to Owen Page at the midfield past the Bronc. And here comes the 10, Schneider, trying to make a move there. Here, Page trying to chase him down on the far side. Schneider not very far away from his hip here. And it'll be a clearance here. And lets it fall to the ground and bounce off his face. Poor thing. And here comes Schneider in the 10, the far side. And it is out of bounds, or out of touch here. And they'll throw it in with a yellow ball, switching it up this time. So it should be pretty easy to track the ball here. Speaking of yellow balls, the Worland softball team in Cheyenne today. And here comes the keeper. Almost gave up pretty good opportunity there. There were two Warriors right there on top of Gallagher. And that is going to be a goal kick. The first shot on goal that we've seen, not really shot on goal, but the first shot attempt that we saw come from the Warriors today. Misses it with his head, and that is the buzzer here at the end of the first half. And at the end of it all, it is tied up at 0. And we are going to send it into halftime, knot it up. It's scoreless, 0-0 at the end of 40 here in this game. Welcome back inside of Cody High School from Spike Vannoy Field here in beautiful Cody, Wyoming. One of the most beautiful scenic places, not very far away from Yellowstone. You just have to go through a scary pass to get to it. Anyway, speaking of scary passes, let's take a look at the scoreboard from across the state here, based off of some WyoPreps statistics. From yesterday, we obviously know about Cody and Pinedale, their match 5-0 Cody coming into this game. But the other games that happened yesterday, Lander and actually, no, let's talk about a game that didn't happen yesterday and was supposed to. Lander was supposed to play the Jackson Bronx. A lot of Bronx teams in Wyoming, I just realized. You got Burns, you got Cody, you got Sheridan, you got Jackson. Who don't you have? Anyway, that game was postponed to the 19th of March, I assume, due to inclement weather. It's Jackson, so why not? As for that, we also had a couple of opponents from Nebraska play Wyoming teams. The number 1 ranked team in all of Class 4A, Cheyenne Central, the Indians. Hi, Mom. Played Scottsbluff. They won that. Cheyenne Central won that game 5-0. And you want to talk about an even worse score? The Cheyenne East Thunderbirds played Jering out of Nebraska yesterday. That game ended. Cheyenne East won that game 10-0. That is not the kind of score you'll see in high school soccer. That was yesterday. That was yesterday's score there for non-tournament games. As for the Gillette Soccer Jamboree, the number 4 team in Wyoming, Thunder Basin, took on Natrona County, the Mustangs, and the Bolts won that game 6-0 over the Natrona County Mustangs. The Campbell County Campbells, the Campbell County Camels took on the Rollins Outlaws, another 4A versus 3A match. The Campbell County Camels won that game 6-0. The Rock Springs Soccer Jamboree was supposed to happen. However, that has been moved to today due to the snowstorm that happened down in Rock Springs. So inclement weather affecting games all across the state of Wyoming. Today's games today, we about an hour or so ago, Powell kicked off at Pinedale, the number 3 team in Class 3A. Started their conference play. Powell taking on Pinedale today. And then also another interclass matchup, 3A versus 4A. Buffalo takes on Sheridan today in Sheridan. Or maybe that game's already over, but it's not been supposed to WyoPreps quite yet. Jering taking on Cheyenne Central today. Scottsbluff taking on Cheyenne East. So just a little bit of a flip around from there. And as for the Gillette Soccer Jamboree, we got Natrona County taking on Campbell County. That will be in Gillette. That should go without saying. Rollins taking on number 4 Thunder Basin. The Rock Springs Jamboree, you got Laramie at Rock Springs at the high school. Star Valley versus Evanston at Rock Springs Middle School. Cheyenne South versus Evanston. Actually kicking off right about now from Rock Springs High School. Laramie will be taking on Star Valley in about 2 hours. Cheyenne South and Rock Springs will end out the day at 7. That is your matches from around the Cowboy State here on TwoBasins Sports Network. The buzzer has sounded. And we are about ready to start the second half. 40 more minutes. You're stuck with me here at Spike Vannoy Field, named after a pretty famous coach here in Wyoming, inducted into the Wyoming Coaches Hall of Fame. So, and one of the best fields in Wyoming, in my personal opinion. Cody will be able to kick it away at start secondary. Gave that opportunity to Worland at the start of the match. So now Cody will be kicking it away here. And we are back underway as the whistle sounds in Worland. Back underway here in Cody. It's still a scoreless match. Here comes the far side and out of bounds. It will be throw in here for Cody. Here comes Worland as Page will clear it away, and it will be a throw in for Cody on the far side. Lucas Morris will throw it in. Check that. I think it'll actually be, I can't see the number very well. I think it's Chrysler, and it's going to be off the foot here of Sheridan. Chrysler with the ball now. He's going to try and dance his way back here. Gets it back out to Zach Nelson at midfield. Back to Chrysler. And it's going to be whistled dead there, as it will be a free kick coming up here for the Cody Bronx. Kind of a bad situation to be in for the Warriors. Drops it down for the free kick, and it's going to be back to 16 of Val Payne. He'll pass it way upfield there. And he'll head it away back to the 20 of Owen Peterson for the Bronx, and he'll kick this one back up to the front part of the field. It's stolen back away by the 8 for Worland. Not so sure about who the 8 is. He's not listed. So throw-in coming in for Colt Weber. I think that is on the far side. Schneider on trying to challenge. It's going to be kicked away in a whistle. So it's going to be thrown in here by, a kick coming up for Cody here, a free kick. And Worland pushing back up toward the net here, trying to defend here as much as they can. 6 men on one line, about to be 7. And here they are off the header. It's no good there. It'll be pushing it more toward the Worland zone, if anything. And it will be out of bounds. A throw-in coming up for Payne. It's going to be Sheridan, or not, I keep wanting to say Sheridan. It'll be Cody. What if we play Jackson this year? What am I going to do then? Anyway, out of bounds, out the back of the pitch here. And it looks like a corner is coming up here for the Bronx. Getting ready, gets the running start, and it is up and caught by, oh my goodness, Lord, what a great catch there by Caballero. And here they are back to Zach, or I think that's Zach Nelson. So out of bounds, it's out for Cody. It's going to be Worland on the throw-in. And here comes Cody on the interception. They'll get it back, headed back by Schneider for the Warriors. And with the ball now is going to be, I think, Fisher Martinez. And he's going to try and dance his way around. Shots up, blocked by Cody. And that is going to be staying just barely in bounds, I think. And it will go out. And throws it in. Worland still with it. Here comes. Pass on the left side. Gets it back out to Owen Page. Page far side, and they're going to use the ball. Schneider has it here. Trying to get an opportunity off. Schneider goes to the ground. No foul. And that was a foul. That should be a penalty right there. No, it's not called. Oh, my Lord. Fisher or Colt Weber tried to track it down there. Doesn't get to it in time. Parra with the clearance there off the head. Fisher Martinez was close to that one. It's going to be back to Cody. Midfield still going there. Far side, I think that's Chrysler now, or Chrysler. Sorry about that. Out of bounds here. It's going to be thrown in here. It'll be back to Worland. Getting ready to throw it in will be Weber, not Martinez. Here comes the Bronx here on the offensive zone inside the red zone of the football field, and they will grab it. Here comes Brian Caballero. Another clearance here for the keeper today, and off the back foot. Here comes Page trying to track it down. It's going to be kicked to the far side. Here comes Schneider, and it's out of bounds. Goes back to the Bronx. Getting ready to throw it in will be Lucas Morris. He's been kind of their throw-in man all day so far. Far side still there. And headed away. No, it's kicked away, but it will be cleared eventually. And chested away, I should probably say. And Zach Nelson with it now, far side. He slips and falls on the turf. Turf Monster gets in there. And it will be Zach Nelson still getting the ball back there. Despite the fall, he's still able to keep going. Ball's still going far side, and they'll get ready for... Nope, it doesn't go out. 2-on-1 there, and the goalkeeper doesn't even try to track it down as it goes out through the back of the through the back of the end zone on the football field. And he will get ready for the goal kick here. And here comes the goal kick off his head, still going. Ball still loose. And Page was there when the ball was there, but unfortunately, Cody's still with the ball there. Here comes Worland, still trying to get ahead on it. They can't. Brody Field is there. And here comes Worland trying to create an attack opportunity. Can't. He's trying to get it off to the 2 there. I think that is. And now here they come again on the 8, trying to track it down. It's going to stay just barely inbounds, and Cody will try to they're going to have to try and clear it away, or sorry, try and get the goal as much as they can, and just misses to the left side. So it looks like Caballero is going to try and boot it away now off of a very, very close call there. Almost 10 minutes into the game here. And almost headed away by Cody. It's off the head of Aiden Gallagher. Weber's got the ball. He's going to try and beat his man. Here he comes. He beat one man down on the near sideline. Couldn't get past the other. And now here comes Cody. Oh, another takeaway here by Worland. Here into the attacking zone. The goalkeeper, one of the men trying to chase it down, but it will go out of bounds and a shove behind the back for the 3. I think that was Fisher Martinez that took a shot, or that took a shot to the back of Morris there. With the ball now, Aiden Gallagher off the throw-in, far side, chased down by Drew Schneider. Ball is still there with the 17. He'll move up far side. A chip shot attempt trying to get into the net. It's not going to get there. Trying to chase down his man. Here comes the 2. Still near side. They'll kick it out midfield. And still a battle for the ball. The 2 will get it cleared out toward the 40-yard line here, but the ball's still there with Cody. And here they are getting back onto the Bronc logo here at the midfield line. And kicks it behind him to the 11 of Jarrett Chrysler. And that is going to be back to the 5 now of Gavin Rocky. Pushing it up the field, passing left side. They're trying to create an offensive opportunity. That one a little bit offside, I think. That one just barely rescued by the attacker there. It's going to be saved by Caballero off his forehead there, off of Jarrett Chrysler, the forward. Passes it midfield. Here he comes. It's stolen away. Took a little bit of a tumble there. And the keeper, and it's off one of the Cody players. I think that's going to be a Worland ball. I think Mason Decker is going to throw it in here for Worland, and he will. It's going to be out there on the offensive zone. Ball's still hanging tough there at midfield. And Mason Decker throwing it in again for the Warriors. It's thrown sideline here off of the head of the 2. Also jammed in there by Payne. Sideline going to be thrown in by Cody. Here comes the 4 of Carter Thompson. He'll pass it here. Cody still has possession. Thompson with his foot on the ball there, being guarded by Owen Page. Back, loose ball taken away by Worland. And off the head of the 8 of Zach Nelson. Cody going to play the ball here in the backfield. And, bad slip there for Cody. Almost snapped his leg in half doing that there, and it's taken back by, trying to see the number here. I think that was the 13 of Schwalstead. Off the head of one of the Worland players at the far side. Owen Page there trying to track it down. He can't get a boot on it. And here comes Mason Decker there to the rescue. Cody still has the ball, though, playing it here. The shot is up and no good. It will roll. Kind of confused why Carter Thompson didn't try to go for the goal there. Could have probably gotten the first goal of the game there. The 2. They're off of the boots of Swalstead, out of bounds, and that did not work out as well as he would have hoped. Val Payne will throw it back in and a whistle. So we got some substitutes coming into the game here as we got Mason Decker coming onto the bench, it looks like. And for Cody, the subs are Rocky off, Scott on. Wesley Scott into the game for Cody here. Off his chest. Trying to kick it to the corner there. It's going to be a throw-in, a corner impending for Worland here. Still looking for that first goal here in this match. Will it be a reverse of the Sheridan game? Hopefully it will be if you're a Worland fan. The shot's up and no good. Worland still has an offensive chance here. Trying to pass it middle. It's broken up. Here comes. Worland still keeps it going. Here comes Swalstead. Trying to use his footwork. It's taken away. Still battling with the ball. Swalstead pushed off into the end zone to the football field. Shots up. It's no good. It's deflected. And Swalstead will keep possession of the ball here. And a whistle down there. It looks like they called a foul. Might be. I'm thinking it's a foul on Cody, but referee signaling. Looks like it will be a free kick coming up for Worland from the football field here. And whistle. They will have the free kick, and this is a dangerous free kick to defend here for Cody. Off the head, no good, and he's going to get it off now. Here comes Page trying to make an offensive move. Doesn't get anywhere with it. Here comes Cody on a counterattack opportunity. Down the middle, here comes Swalstead trying to defend. He'll try and break up the pass. He will. Far side, Cody still maintains possession. And that is going to be back in the hands of Zach Nelson. He'll have possession there. He'll pass it forward to Jarrett Chrysler. Check that. That's actually Wesley Scott. Carter Thompson passing right side, back to Thompson there. It'll sail out of bounds. It'll be Worland's throw-in. And that's an attack opportunity possibly stifled there for the Cody Bronx. Throws it in near touchline here. It's up, and it's going to be to Owen Page. No, he'll collide, though, trying to get the header. And that will be enough for a foul, according to the official there. So, 30-yard kick, and keep in mind, and that's about field goal range if this was an American football game. So that is still kind of a somewhat dangerous kick here. Kick is up for for Zach Nelson. It's up and it's caught. Made it look easy and effortless there. Very good save there by Caballero. He's just been Superman today for the most part. Hasn't really made too many errors. Here comes Worland, and the ball is loose, still there. Here comes Page off that pass to the right side. He'll get it back. They'll push it forward. Here comes, and it's up on Schneider. Is tripped over, and he is hurt. He looks pretty hurt, and the ball is still loose. Loose ball. The official hasn't blown the play dead yet, despite the fact that Schneider is down on the field hurt. And now they will call the whistle. That took about 10 seconds for him to call the whistle there. But Wesley Scott is down. Or sorry, not Wesley Scott. Drew Snyder down there on the field. He is walking, though. And I'm just waiting for the referee here to send us back to play. Yeah, making sure Schneider's okay. He's limping there on that leg, and a free kick is coming up here for Mason Decker. Kicks it back to him there. Decker passing along the ground. Far side, still a loose ball there. It's going to stay in bounds. Carter Gale passing along the far side. It's going to be out of bounds at a throw in coming up here, I believe, for Cody. 25 minutes to go here in this game. We're about 5 minutes to the halfway mark in this second half, which is the 3/4 mark in the match. Trying to steal the ball away, chips it upfield, gets it off the chest of Jarrett Chrysler. And here comes the 3 trying to get it there. Out of bounds, it's thrown in by Cody. And a bit of a contest there between the 7 and Carter Gale of Cody. It'll be thrown in here. Cody's been doing a pretty good job keeping a hold of the ball when they do have the opportunity. Here comes Worland trying to break up the shot here. Chips it up, and it's going to be shot, and it's going to be just barely out to the left side. Almost the first goal of the game. And the crowd, ooh and ah in here. I think that was off of either Wesley Scott or Rowan Thurmond. Might actually even have been Connor Moss. It might have been Moss. Now that it's coming into view, I think I see a 17. Yep, that is Moss on the shot on goal there. And here comes the push up the field here, the 10, Wesley Scott pushing it back, and that's going to be out of bounds here off of a pretty quick ball there to the near side of the field. Val Payne going to throw it in for Cody here. Gavin Rocky with the ball trying to get it out of the 5's reach there. That is not listed on Max Preps. Far side. Gets it across the field here to Schneider. Schneider looking pretty healthy. And he just got taken down. And the Worland bench wants a foul. And he's hurt again. We'll be right back. Well, we're right back. And from what I'm hearing from the next booth over, they've called a foul on Schneider. Kind of a ridiculous call there. Don't tell the WHSAA I said that, but that is not the call I probably would have made. Schneider got completely blocked there. It kind of looked like it was more like the Cody defender's fault there, but the referee called the foul on Cody. And the Cody bench was beyond ticked off. I could even hear it through my headset. KWOR is also talking about the penalty there too. That's or the push there. That's how you know. Controversial call there. I'm sure that's going to be one thing that they're going to be talking about during school the next day at Worland High School. They're going to be like, man, you should have gotten that call. But no, puts his body on the line and gets nothing out of it. Trying to pass cleanly along the ground, and they do. They haven't turned it over quite yet. Schwalstead tried to go for the header there, couldn't get anything there. It's turned back over to Carter Gale of the Bronx. And 3 Warriors back there. They will not chase it down. They'll let the goalkeeper do his thing. Caballero will get the drop kick here toward the near touch. And off of the 5 here for Worland. And onto the side, Schwalstead takes it out of bounds. It's going to be Worland ball. Or just judging off the flags, I think Mason Decker is going to, Mason Decker is going to throw it in. I think it should have been Cody ball there, but takes it along the ground. And Worland trying to keep possession here, trying to get the shot off. No, they can't. Here comes the 10 trying to get the ball back. It's taken back to Worland. They'll get it back over to the forward side of the field here. Off his head of Schneider here. Page trying to track it down, not quite quick enough to get there. The 2 of Carter Gale trying to fight with Page as it goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Cody Bronx. Or rather a free kick. We got a couple subs coming on here as the 10 of Wesley Scott heads off the field. And I think either Carter Thompson or Gavin Rocky. I think it's Thompson. I think Rocky was already on the field. Off his head, and it's going to be The 10 now getting it here. It's going to be an opportunity for it's going to be an attacking opportunity here if they could get the ball away. No, it's taken away by Wesley Scott. Or sorry, check that, not Wesley Scott, Val Payne. It's out of bounds on the near touch. Goes back to Worland. Decker will throw it in for the Warriors. Off the foot here. Bit of a scissor pass there. And Decker, as it ricochets off of him, it looks like it will be a Cody possession here. And we got a couple of subs, I think, getting ready. A couple of extremely fresh legs getting ready to come in, as Cody is about ready to send in number 15, Roman Fairland. The sophomore midfielder about ready to get his first minutes here, as he's told to take off his jumper and get onto the pitch. Once again, Roman Fairland coming onto the pitch. She'll be coming on in favor of the 2 of Carter Gale. Getting ready to take the throw in will be Val Payne. Here comes the throw in. Once again, 19 minutes to go here in the match. Passes right side. The first goal incoming. Possibly no. It's going to be to the right side. That's going to be Caballero getting ready to kick it away again. He's had an extreme workout here. Not really missing leg day today. Or yesterday, for that matter. Still scoreless with under 20 to go here. Friendly reminder, we will be back next week for the Powell Panthers game as they take on the Worland Warriors at Warrior Stadium here on TwoBasins Sports Network. The Warriors playing it in the back, in the defensive side of the field here, and it's away. Here comes Swalstead, has an attacking opportunity inside the hashes, still has it, tripped up, still has possession, goal! Tyson Swalstead! What a goal by Tyson Swalstead, and the Warriors get their first goal of the 2024 season, and this time it'll count. And this is the guy that we have been, I said at the top of the show, pay attention to this kid, and look what he just did. In the 60th minute, the 62nd minute, he has scored the first goal of the match. And it's 1-0 Worland. A complete 180 of the girls' game. And here comes off of a missed pass, number 16, Val Payne. Schneider's going to pass it near side. Chasing it down will be the 5. Cody's going to be playing really defensive now. Now, they still have 18 minutes. They could still try to tie the game here if they so choose. Worland could try to go for the sealing goal as well. Going right side, trying to avoid the 8 there. That's not Mason Decker. It's somebody else. I don't know who the 8 is. Here comes passing left side to Gavin Rocky. Rocky's got the ball in his right foot. He'll pass right side to Aiden Gallagher. Passes back left side. And now they'll try a pass to the 4 of Carter Thompson there on the near sideline. Here comes the 16 of Val Payne, and it will be a attempted pass there. It's headed away by, I think that's Page on the header there. Oh, Gale is coming onto the field now. Coming out will be Roman Fairland. He had his fun in the sun, and now he's coming back onto the bench as a sub. So he got a grand total of about 5 minutes. Rocky's got the ball. He's trying to get past the 22 of Page, and Page does get faked out there on that near side. Here comes the 4 of Carter Thompson. Thompson will pass it back to the 11 of Chrysler. Chrysler back to the 5 of Rocky. Chrysler back to the 4 of Carter Thompson. Now he'll try and cross it now. And off his knee, and Worland has the ball. And here comes Swalstead, the guy that scored that last goal here. And it will be out of bounds for the Warriors. And the Warriors trying to get revenge. They probably hate the concept of horses after that game against Sheridan. So they are taking out their revenge here on Cody, taking out all their anger and frustration, playing like a number one team should be playing. Kicking it across the far side of the field, and that is going to come down. Worland might have an opportunity to score here if they don't forget what side of the pitch they're on this half, and they will kick it out of bounds out toward the visitors' seating there. Throw in for the Cody Bronx here. Out of bounds, and it will be possibly a... Nope, it's going to be a throw-in. I thought it would be a corner. Didn't go quite far enough there. Cody out near the end zone on the football field here. Getting it back to the 3 of Lucas Morris, and it will be taken away by the 7. And he will use his feet here. He'll get past midfield. Passing it upfield. Is he onside? He's tripped over and a whistle. There's a foul. And he'll shake off. He's in a little bit of pain. I think that's Swalstead down there in a little bit of hurt. And if he goes off, then they are in serious trouble. Sign this guy up for the Colorado Rapids youth team, for the love of God. Please. Or Real Salt Lake, your choice. Here comes the free kick coming up for the 13 of Tyshawn Swalstad. Coming onto the pitch now will be Wesley Scott. And also coming on to the game will be the 20 of Owen Peterson. He's awaiting substitution down there on the sideline as well. Free kick still pending here for Worland, and they will be whistled for the clear. It is up, and it is no good. So that shot will not make it 2-0. 14:35 left on the board, and finally coming onto the field now will be Owen Peterson. Heading off the field will be Wesley Scott. So he just got on, and now he's coming back off. I guess you got to keep your guys fresh. It doesn't matter how you do it. Off of the boot of the 4 of Carter Thompson. He'll pass it here to the 11 of Jarrett Chrysler. Back to the 4 of Thompson. Thompson using his feet there. Still there on the Bronco logo, or on the Bronco logo. Sorry, I'll get hanged if I say Bronco. Jarrett Chrysler down there on the near sideline. Here he comes. Now with Val Payne now with the ball. Here he comes, Val. Passing right side. Taken away by Worland off the clearance. And Tyshawn Swalstead will be chasing it down here pretty shortly. You know, I couldn't remember when this guy didn't even get that much playing time. It's how long I've been calling these games for. I feel kind of old. Near side, it'll be Mason Decker. Not really where he wanted to put that. 13:26 on the board here in this game. And we got another sub, the 2 coming off the field, the 5 headed to the bench here. Mason Decker with the throw in here. And here comes on the forward side of the pitch. The 8 of Zach Nelson will chase it down. And it's going to be taken to the keeper here. Cody is not, or that's the first time we've had to say Liam Gallagher's name possibly this half. Schneider there with it, pushing it back upfield, and Schneider's going to try and get to it again. He's going to try for the challenge here, and they will push it upfield. We got a whistle and a yellow card. So that is Gavin Rocky with the call there. Wonder what that was all about. And looks like the sub here coming on is going to be Wesley Scott. Got taken off prematurely earlier in his last shift. So the referee is not afraid to flash the yellow card today. He's booked 2 players today, even including Schneider. But Schneider's got to be, you know, ironically, he was involved in that just a little bit. He's got to be a little bit careful today as he's already got himself in the yellow card in the first half. Here comes Owen Page with the possession here. Near side to the 2. It's taken away. We'll keep it along the sideline here. Right there in plain view. That's the 16 of Val Payne. I can't say his freaking name. Easiest name in the world. And here comes along the sideline Payne trying to chip it up, and that is going to be taken right to the keeper. Soft hands there for the 99 of Brian Caballero. So So that is going to be a goal kick coming up. Punts it away. Beautiful kick there for Caballero off the head of the 10 of Scott. Trying to dance his way around. Owen Page. I think he wore that number in basketball. That's probably why I recognize him. And here's the 4 now of Lucas Morris. Morris will pass right side. It's taken away. It's taken back to Cody. Somebody did a little bit of a penguin slide there. And it's going to be back to the far side. And Worland is going to send this one high. Off of the chest of one of the Worland. I think it was off of Schneider. And it's going to be back. Here they go. Still trying to keep this play alive as much as possible. Pretty humid day here in Cody, I will say that much. 54 degrees, but it's still pretty humid. It's going to rain eventually. I just know it is. And I have to drive back to Thermopylae this. But heading off the field is the 16 of Val Payne. He'll take a quick breather. And then we have an unknown soldier that just came in. He just took the thingy. He just took the thingy. The throw in. Sorry. And here comes the kick. And that is, or the header, sorry. It's actually not going to really go anywhere there. Payne jigging his... Oh, he's getting a drink. Never mind. So, corner's coming up here for Cody. And this is going to be a situation that this makes me nervous. Every single time there's a corner, that's when you know... Because they can very well score a header goal here. We got a bunch of Worland players crowding the net there. They got people crowding the box. Running start. No, he's going to switch it out. Never mind. Taking the corner will be Jarrett Chrysler. 10 minutes exactly here. The header. It's up. And it's going to be scooped up, and the goal is rejected. Caballero is going to kick it very deep here. Schneider cannot get there in time. Not quite quick enough, but it will be taken out by Zach Nelson, I believe. The unknown soldier out there on the near side here playing defenseman. I want to say that's Colby. I want to say that's Colby Balyo, but I think I might be mistaken. I just want to take a wild guess here because he's not listed on the roster. So a goal kick coming up here for Cody. He's doing a couple tricks with the ball first, though. Has to get out his FIFA Street skills here, his FC24 Volta skills, I guess. Near side. Oh, slips on the ball just a little bit there. He'll kick it out. Aiden Gallagher still has it there. Outside on the far side touch line. They're still trying to play the ball there. It's going to just barely miss right side. And that is going to be back to Caballero. Have more fun with the ball there. And Caballero has seen a lot of action at the goalkeeper spot here today compared to Liam Gallagher. Sending it not really as deep as usual. Will be off the boot here. Here comes... forgot his name, so sorry about that. And pushing it up. Here comes Worland heading it back. Mason Decker gets a head on it there. And they'll push it, keep pushing it up, and then here they come. Schneider off his head. He'll try to make an attacking move. The three will go instead. And that is out of bounds off the foot of Fisher Martinez, the junior. And so that is going to be back to the far side of the field here for Cody. And a whistle, it looks like. So Decker will throw it in far side here. Play is resumed. 7:36 left on the board here in the final half of the afternoon. And here it comes. Worland with another opportunity to attack. He's playing here. Here comes. He's already scored one today, and it's going to be taken away by Cody here in the danger area. But here they come. Is he going to win the foot race here? No, he will not. He'll have to play a little bit of defense. Taken back here by Page. Page, fancy footwork there. They're still trying to get the ball away from each other here. Near side, no whistle there. Or never mind, there is a whistle. Looks like it'll be a free kick coming up. So Swalstead got himself in a little bit of trouble there. Or no, never mind. One of the Bronx did. My apologies there. Swalstead to kick it away here. And here they come, trying to get a play into the net here. A ball, and he is down to the ground off the push. Here comes Page. Page heads it forward, and it's going to be close to the touch line, and it's going to go out the back of the pitch here. Still cloudy and still cool here. This is contrary to the girls' game. It's pretty sunny up until the final 20 minutes. The 5 headed back onto the pitch here. Heading back off will be the 3. I think that is Mascaro for Martinez here in this match. Martinez has had a very good match today. And here comes Worland playing with it there on the Cody Bronk logo. I think they're trying to just stall for time here. They've got their goal. They just want to go home without drawing here. And onto the corner. It's going to be slowed down just a little bit more here as they'll get ready for the corner. Check that. It's actually going to be a throw-in. You got to understand here, we are directly right at midfield. The window kind of obscures the flag, the corner flag. So that is going to be kicked way out. It's going to be a throw-in. So still a 1-0 game here in this match. Swalstead trying to challenge here, and he will not get the ball away, but the number 9 will for the Warriors. Brody Thiel, sorry. He has a name. He's not just number 9. And off of the 2 here, and that's going to be, here comes, the shot is up, and what a save! Back, and Tyson Swalstead's potential second goal is taken away by Gallagher. An amazing save by the Cody Bronx goalkeeper. Off the header, it's going to be taken to the 7 of Aiden Gallagher. His brother just made an amazing save, and now there's a whistle down there, a possible flag down there, or possible foul down there for the 8 for Worland. And it's going to be a free kick coming up here for the Bronx. And Owen Peterson with the free kick. It is up. The chip is not going to get anywhere. It's blocked. Still there. Still loose. And he will get the ball. What a gutsy save there. Looks like he got checked in the gut there, probably. Either that or he was just waiting for them to get up. He will get the goal kick. Very good save there by the 99 of Brian Caballero. Off the back, here comes the 10. He'll be pushing it back to Tyson Swalstead. Near side, he'll try to give it off there to the 2, and it's not going to work out. Back to Page. Far side, he'll be intercepted by the 3 of Lucas Morris. And still fighting along that far side. It's out of bounds, and it will be back to Worland off of a foul. Or sorry, check that, not off the foul. What am I doing? I swear, when we get into the late stages of each game, I start losing mental focus. I apologize. We did this during the Sheridan game. But yeah, I'm so sorry. Anyway, throw in coming in, or sorry, free kick. No, I was right. It was a foul. Good Lord. So the free kick is coming up here for Worland, and it's through. Down there to meet them is Owen Peterson. He's been running all over the pitch here so far. 2:40 left in the game here. You're watching the final 3 or so minutes of this match. Worland trying to salvage the first part of the season here. And here comes Tyson Swalstead. Keeps it in just barely. Stops it with his foot there. Swalstead still trying to... Oh, man. Man, he was doing a lot of FIFA street trickery there with the football. Trying to get anything off there. Page can't do anything with the 2-on-1 there. He's forced to go. He's going to get the ball back off of a turnover, though. And here he comes down the far side. Running down like a cop chasing, like a fat cop chasing a suspect. He's going to be down there on the far side trying to chase down the ball. And it will roll to the keeper there. Mason Decker looked like he wanted to get a hand on it there. But the keeper, 2-minute warning here at Spike Vannoy Field. We're watching Warriors soccer here on the Two Basins Sports Network, the voice of Warriors boys soccer and Bobcat football and basketball. Far side, here they come, trying to chase it down close to the flag post, and it is out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for Cody here. Looking pretty rainy here in Central Park County, not very far from the gates of Yellowstone National Park. And out of bounds here for, I think it's off of Cody. So that is going to mean Worland's going to throw it in here in dangerous territory for the Bronx. Less than a minute to go, 60 seconds to go here. Kicks it away, and it's up to the far side. Off the chest of Matthew Patterson, or sorry, check that, Carter Gale. We apologize for that. It's out of bounds, and the 5 is going to try and, or sorry, check that. It's actually going to be a throw in here by Decker, I believe. Off of his foot, 36 seconds to go. And it's a loose ball down there. I don't even think Cody's going to, oh, sorry, it's actually out of bounds. I don't even think Cody's going to try here these past 20 or so seconds here. Oh, and he's down on the pitch there, and a hard foul there for Worland, and the yellow card comes out, but it doesn't matter, quite frankly. 18 seconds here off of a stopped clock, it looks like. We got a sub here as the 5 will come on, and Martinez comes back onto the pitch here. 18 seconds left. Free kick coming up. It's up, trying to get the tying goal, and it's cleared. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year. The Worland Warriors, and a exact repeat of the 3A state semifinal. The Worland Warriors have taken down the Cody Bronx 1-0. And with that, Worland is going to be headed into Powell with a 1-0 standing in the 3A conference. And what an incredible game this was. The Worland Warriors got the revenge that they were seeking against the Cody Bronx here on the road nonetheless. Let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for both teams heading into next weekend. We already know the Worland Warriors will be taking on the Powell Panthers next Saturday at 1 p.m. at Warrior Stadium in Worland. As for the Cody Bronx, they are headed back on the road. They will take on the Powell Panthers on April 2nd. At least that's the next listed game on Max Preps. And then after that, a 5-game road trip for the Cody Bronx there as they take on Lyman, Mountain View, Lander, Green River, all of them on the road. That's five games consecutively there for the Cody Bronx on the road. Not like Worland doesn't have a road trip of their own coming up here. Because after Powell, there is an open slot here for March 23rd on Max Press, although I don't think that'll get filled. Buffalo, Douglas, Newcastle, and Torrington will be the road matches coming up for the Worland Warriors. We'll try to get to as many of those as we can. No promises on the Newcastle and Torrington games, but Buffalo and Douglas, you could probably expect us to be there. March 28th, Buffalo, that's going to be the Warriors' second road game. So that should be a very good one here. Oh, it looks like the Powell game's a tournament, so that might be part of I think that's part of the Pinnacle Cup. So, but 1 o'clock here on Two Basins Sports Network, Powell Panthers and the Worland Warriors. You've been watching a presentation of Warriors boys soccer from Spike Vannoy Field in Cody, Wyoming, and we will see you next weekend. The final score here at full time: the Worland Warriors 1, the Cody Bronx 0.